Wiggins. All right, we're down by 1 point. You're heading into the fourth.
We got this. We got lock in.
Wiggins, go. Wiggins, go. Oh, yeah, no foul. These refs are paid off, man.
Outside, Brown.
That's a good shot. Let's go. I should have saw you. Okay, we got this.
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready before we...
Thanks, BA. Well,
Oh, that's a scary thought, Allie. Thanks for that. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. The core of the dynasty all out there. Splash Brothers in the backcourt with Draymond at 4. Kevon Looney is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And for the Clippers, we've got Luke Kennard, Kawhi Leonard out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Paul George, and it's Powell in at the 3. For teams that were close to a title last year, Smitty, I'm sure opening night couldn't come fast enough.
You're totally right, B.A. Unfinished business at hand, and they are chomping at the bit to get the season going. Unfortunately, in this league, you have only one winner.
Leonard's got room. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Looney with the ball. Pass to Thompson. The 3 ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Kevon Looney, a coach's delight, does all the little things, helps solidify a unit on the floor.
Adjustment round.
George.
Nice D, Looney. Rebound.
Looney grabs the miss. Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Wiggins drives in.
Nice.
And he taps it home with authority.
A mobile attacking player. Wiggins' teammates and coaches love when he uses his physical tools to his advantage.
Looney's also versatile enough to start or come off the bench.
Reason why, he's very unselfish. Great efficient player, and he's very smart. Fits in with any unit that is out there on the floor with him.
Curry's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Batum's shot is off. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Launches it. And there's Curry on the assist by Green.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 to start. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now the Warriors with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Andrew Wiggins.
Very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
The Clippers called timeout. Victory eluded them last time in San Francisco when they faced the Warriors.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, exercise, and frustration.
And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Kuminga, he's checked in for Green. Porter Jr. comes in for Wiggins. Payton's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
With good size for a 2-guard, Luke Kennard can finish in the paint.
And he's checked in for Paul George. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Nice, Jordan.
Poole shot is off. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. Poole against Powell. Pass to man. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Man, good whistle there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your Clippers. To the strike, Terrence Mann.
And so he makes both from the line. The Warriors leading. Here's Kuminga. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuminga. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And we've seen the development of Andrew Wiggins. Brad Wiggins seems to be taking that next step.
Yes, he is. I mean, the former #1 overall pick. With a fresh start, some of that pressure is off. Doesn't have to be a star. His best is good enough.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1/4 of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Kuminga is out there with Kevon Looney. Then there's Otto Porter. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Peyton in at the 2 spot. And the Clippers making a change here. Covington's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Reed's checked in for Looney. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Al in the force.
Thanks, BA. Well, the Warriors have had a big problem committing fouls. Coach Steve Kerr has drilled them on moving their feet, not getting baited into the cheap ones. He said, quote, "We talk about it every day." And Stephen Curry said, quote, "It's on all of us to hold each other accountable, being in the right position."
And that's why he is who he is. Good stuff, Alec. Here's Coffee. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 1:41 left in the second. 6 to shoot. From the strike. Man, misses. Golden State has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Here's Peyton. Doesn't go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
14 feet away. Good. He hits the jumper.
Good vision. Good decision by Reggie. Pushing for a better shot. Finds an open man.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Thompson passes to Green. Wiggins against Powell. Pass to Looney.
Looney boy.
1 for 1 to start the game.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
George against Curry. Here's Leonard. Shoots over Thompson. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George. Leonard's got his second basket of the game. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Looney. There's 31 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Really left him alone that time. Curry's got 6 points.
On the catch and shoot step is nearly automatic. All he needed was the ball.
Pass to Leonard. Over Green. Rebounded by Green.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The kick out to Wiggins. Driving in. Oh, okay. My. Throw it down.
Yes, he did.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello there, everybody. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They lead by 9 points. Jack, what are your thoughts? And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. How about Andrew Wiggins? Man, is he playing well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Paul George out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. And the basket by Looney. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
Pass to Wiggins.
One-handed slam right there. Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Golden State has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. George against Curry. And George with some nice D. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
And looking at the career of Curry, his legacy is set. The titles, records, numbers, all cemented him as a legend.
Leonard, good.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. At times, some have doubted Curry's legacy. Hard to make a case against him, though, in my opinion.
I agree, B.A. He has produced in every capacity. It's just a matter of how great he is. One of the top 3 point guards of all time.
Zubac, he's checked in for the Clippers. Covington comes in for Leonard. And Golden State also making a switch. Kuminga, he's checked in for Looney. Wiggins against Covington. On the wing, Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good.
The thing you like about Draymond, he plays with an edge on both ends.
Kennard against Thompson. Pass to George. And the jam by George.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And he lobs it up. Very pretty alley-oop. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Virtually impossible to play on the screen and rolls. So many options. He can score it, he can drive it, but he also can pass it.
Kennard against Curry. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and it temporarily prevented the point.
You know, there's always going to be room in this league for guys like Luke Kennard. He can shoot, he can pass it, and he can put it on the floor.
Curry against George. Takes a 3. Curry's shot is off. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for Golden State to start the 4th. Kevon Looney is out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. And it's Peyton in at the shooting guard. George passes to Powell. Back to George. Shoots over Curry. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Pass to Peyton.
Foul.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. On Robert Robert Covington.
The officials were right on top of that.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've turned in a fantastic performance from three-point range. That's been a weapon for them all game.
Don't forget about their points in the paint either. Those have been huge.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard comes in for man.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
Curry against George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And the basket by Curry. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They lead by 8. 1:50 left in the fourth quarter here. And the Clippers making a change here. Coffey's checked in. Green's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Peyton. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He said to his players, we may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Leonard. Thompson pulls it in.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
George against Curry. Pass to Green. 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. Coffey grabs the board.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now Leonard. .55 seconds left in the game. Here's Coffey, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him within single digits.
Amir Coffey to the line.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. George against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And the Warriors lead by 10.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And it's hammered home by Green.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Leonard. Warriors with the rebound.
Yes, easy.
Now here's Curry. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Easy.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey.